What is going on, social media family? My name is Jorge Lopez, and yes, I sell cars, and we are located in Tomball, Texas, and Tomball Ford is your dealership of choice. Welcome to another video where we are discussing the brand new 2025 Ford Explorer, and this is the video series of this vehicle. So in this video, we are talking about 4 reasons why you should consider buying the brand new Explorer. And stay tuned, because we are also going to be talking about the ST lineup in the next video. So make sure that you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything that is upcoming. Let's review this, let's check it out, and let's see what this guy has in store for you. Well, before we go into the main reasons as to why you should consider buying this brand new Explorer, I'm going to talk to you about the new features and the standard features and some deleted things that Ford is doing on the brand new Explorer. And I got my cheat sheet notes because I do not want to miss anything. First of all, the XLT trim level is now called an active, which is what this is. The ST line is basically now taking over what the limited was. We still have the ST Performance lineup, and we still have the Platinum. What Ford removed and erased was the base, the XLT, the Timberline, the limited hybrid is also gone, and the ST is still here. The King Ranch is gone. The Platinum hybrid is also gone. Some of the exterior changes that Ford is introducing now for 2025 is there's now going to be an option to have the roof painted black. Now this is going to be a costly expense. It's going to be $5 grand to paint the roof, and this is going to be available on the ST line, the ST, and also on the Platinum. Also, brand new for 2025 is the 12.3 inch instrument cluster in the dash. That is the same across all of the trim levels. So Ford is actually bringing some really good technology features to the brand new Ford Explorer. And then also the Ford Copilot Assist 360, which includes Blue Cruise. We have Blue Cruise now for the first time in the Ford Explorer. But granted, again, it's going to be on the ST line, the ST, and also on the Platinum trim level. And another thing that Ford is introducing is called Ford Digital Experience. Yeah, Ford Digital Experience. So basically, Ford is now removing the Sync 4 system, which was the infotainment center that was in the dash of the vehicle. Well, no more. Now it's going to be operated by Google. And stay tuned, I'm going to go into some details about that so that you don't miss anything. On the screen, I'm going to remove all of the packages, which are quite a few, that Ford is removing from the lineup. Yeah, there's plenty of packages there, and I'm thinking that Ford is removing a lot of these packages to streamline the production, to make this a quicker turnaround, to worry less about parts and better quality output. So these are a few things that Ford is deleting and changing. And also, we've got standard now on the Active. This is mind-boggling. You've got adaptive cruise control. Yep, adaptive cruise control is now standard on the entry trim level. You've got your safety features, which include your backup camera, your blind spot monitoring, your pre-collision assist. You also have your lane keeping system, evasive steering, intersection assist. So basically what I'm trying to tell you guys, you have a lot of bang for your buck on this active trim level Explorer 2025. So continuing with this brand new Explorer, I want to showcase and show you the window sticker because I want you guys to see exactly what I'm talking about. So let's check it out together. So 2025 Explorer, this is the active trim level, rear wheel drive in iconic silver, as you can see right there. Very nice metallic color and the cleanest color, boom, I'd say, that Ford offers. You've got the dark space gray on the interior. This one does have the active seats. So a couple things. The active seats is the man-made leather synthetic. It's not 100% leather. What comes standard on this active is the cloth interior. We'll chat about it here shortly. And as you can see right here, we've got rubber mats. The active comfort package for $33.60 gives you remote start, LED fog lights, garage door opener, heated seats, LED signature lighting, power seats, and also the leather for the total price of $44,910. Reason number one as to why I think you should consider the Explorer is because of the upgraded presence. Yeah, so right here in the front of the vehicle, we can actually appreciate this active grille. It is brand new, obviously for the 2025. So this whole centered part is different. And by the way, each of the trim levels will have their own unique grille. You've got your LED daytime running lights. You've got your LED headlights, LED fog lights as well. And then I don't know if the camera's gonna showcase that, but you also have your active grille shutters. They're designed so that you can have a more aerodynamical airflow around the vehicle to get you a little bit better fuel economy, which by the way, you're almost reaching 30 miles per gallon on this without it being a hybrid. Last thing I want to point out in the front is your air curtains. So you got a slit right in here. I don't know if the camera's going to showcase this right here. So airflow goes through the front part of the bumper, goes to the brakes so that it could cool them off. Pretty good engineering right there. Now, if we loop around to the side profile of the vehicle, if you're familiar with the Ford Explorer, there's really not a lot of changes on the side profile of the vehicle. Now, the wheel design is a little bit different, but you know, the side lines, the sloped roof, starting higher on the front, sloping down in the back, that is very typical. That is the same. There's really no change whatsoever on that. Now, one of the things that Ford did remove is the keypad that is right here on the door. Now, it is going to be a dealer installed option. I don't know about you guys, but I love that, and I use it in my vehicle almost on a daily basis. With this active, you can still lock and unlock your doors. That is not a problem. You still have, obviously, your fuel intake on the driver's side door, and this is an 18.6 gallon fuel tank that we have on this one right here. Now, I want us to loop around to the back and check out this rear part of the vehicle. Yeah, so this is brand new, right? So tail lights, LEDs, and then you also have a light bar right here as well, which is pretty cool. I love that. You have your Explorer, you know, telling people behind you what you're driving. I like that. I love the font. That is not a problem there. We do have your backup sensors as well back over here. Now, one thing that I want to point out is your towing package. So your towing package is now standard on the Ford Explorer. Yep, it is standard on the Explorer, and the towing capabilities on this guy is 5,000 pounds. No matter if you're looking at an active or if you're looking at an ST trim line or a Platinum, you've got 5,000 pounds of towing capabilities. Now, you might ask yourself, well, man, wasn't that 5,600 pounds last year? Yeah, so Ford really said, I think the sweet spot for the customers is right at 5,000 pounds. They really didn't want to compete with other to be best in class on that. I think Ford is now reserving the capabilities and the money to put inside of the vehicle, and just wait till you get a chance to see the inside, because that's another reason why I think you should consider the Ford Explorer Active. So reason number two is the much improved interior design. And guys, let me tell you that when I first saw this Ford Explorer, I was like in awe because of how beautiful, in my opinion, this vehicle is. I want to start over here. So the dash in front of you is all digital, as you can see right there. You know, so there's no more analog needles. Everything is nicely laid out. You've got even some driving modes that make the vehicle act differently. You got your normal, you got eco mode, you got sport mode, which is one of my favorite ones right there. It basically keeps you in your lower gears longer so that when you hit the gas pedal, you got your acceleration that is very, very responsive. But I love the layout. Everything is really, really easy to read and to see. Now, I wish you could feel the steering wheel on this vehicle because it feels so nice, so soft. You do have a manual telescoping steering wheel, not a power one, manual. You got your buttons here for your adaptive cruise control, your lane keeping system, your cruise control right there, your buttons for your dash right there in front of you. Look at the layout. Look at this nice cloth material. On the higher trim levels, you are going to have the Bang & Olufsen sound system sound bar. And one of the things that I absolutely love is that there is more soft touch materials than ever before. In the previous body styles, we had a lot of hard plastics. This one here has a lot of soft touch materials. Now, the star of this is the Ford Digital Experience, basically AKA Google, which is the operating system. Look, and even though we are not seeking help, he is or she is ready to assist. So from right here, you've got your full-blown maps. And again, if you guys are not a Android user, don't worry, because you can still have your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto right here. So you can search for destinations right there, your settings right here with this cool graphic. And let me tell you guys, the response on this is like insanely fast. It's really quick. General settings here for sound, Bluetooth, adding some other phones. You've got your settings for your driver assistance. This is where you can change your cruise control to normal, your lane keeping system, your blind spot monitoring system, your cross traffic alert. All of that stuff is right there. And then from here, you can open up your rear tailgate, and right there it shows you that your lift gate is opened up. Now we're gonna close it, and it's closing up nicely. Now, the really cool thing about this is your apps, because again, if you are a Android user, you got your Google stuff, you can download apps from your cell phone, you can have your maps, your satellite radio, etc. But the really cool thing is this. Yeah, so now you can watch your favorite YouTuber in the vehicle. The duration of the video, because there's going to be a gift card. That is so cool. The video popping up, so make sure that you claim that. And you. So I love the fact that whenever you are, waiting on maybe your wife and she is out shopping, now you can watch YouTube videos while in the car. And granted, you cannot be watching videos while you are on the go. It is only when you are stationary. But coming down here, I love this right here. It is a nice textured material, but when I'm driving, it allows me to go ahead and have my hand stationary so that I can be stable and be able to toggle through all of the different buttons in the gigantic 13.2-inch screen. Love the AC vents, love the more texture right here, love the piano finish here. Buttons really easy to get to. Your camera, you've got your front camera, rear camera, and your 360-degree view camera right here as well. I love this part right here. This is for your cell phone. This is for storage. On the upper trim levels, you will have a wireless charging pad set up on this side and another setup for your spouse's or your partner's cell phones right there. So you can have two cell phones right there. Now, this right here, again, is soft touch. Soft touch, again, we are going with that theme of soft touch material, which gives you a little bit more of a premium feel. Now, coming over here, you've got this media bin. You press this button, this opens up. You've got a USB-A, USB-C, a cigarette style lighter. So this is one of the things that I really am not too motivated about. I wish that maybe there was a little door, because if you notice, you got a little bit of maybe about an inch, maybe half inch of space that this is taking away from more potential storage. But anyways, you got your rotary shifter, you got your cup holders right here, your driving modes right there. But yeah, I absolutely love the texture that you have on this interior. Now let's talk about the second row and the third row, because I do want to show you a couple things. Back over there. So now we are on the inside part of this beautiful Explorer 2025 Active with the Active Comfort package. And that's why you have this nice stylish interior. As you can see, you've got this Active X material. Now, I wish you could feel what I'm touching, because man, this really feels like leather. And as you can see right here, I mean, I'm pushing it and it's nice, delicate, soft. I love the red stitching right there. And check this out. You've got a cloth insert right in this part right here. You've got a stationary headrest right there, but this whole seat just looks and feels really, really nice. Now you've got on this back part of this driver's seat, you got a map pocket right there. And look at these. You also have the controls for giving control for the people behind you to raise their fan speed, temperature. You do have a little bit of a cup holder right there, different charging ports right there as well. And guys, look at the door paneling. The door paneling I love because you've got some nice contrast. You've got the stitching, you've got a little bit of a cup holder right there, a little bit of a cubby area in the back. Yeah, overall, this vehicle is pretty awesome. And what I'm gonna try to do is I am going to try to get into the back row. I am about 5'7", about 210 pounds. And let me see how this goes, because I do want to showcase this to you. So first of all, this is a lot firmer seat back over here. So it is not as plush as the front seat. So let me put this back right there. Okay, so my knees are not touching the back part of the seat. And as you can see right there, you've got plenty of room for the person in front. So I feel like this is enough room. Again, I'm 5'7". A taller person might definitely have a lot more issues right here. But yeah, seat belts. This is seating for 2 people back over here. And one thing that I do want to point out is that we've got, I know you can't see this, but we got cup holders back in the back. And then we also have a USB port right on this side of the vehicle. So for those kiddos, little Johnny that has his iPad and the cell phone, they will not be bothering you because they will definitely have enough juice to charge their devices. So overall, the interior, it's a plus, is a huge, huge improvement over what the previous model was. So I encourage you guys, take an Active for a test drive. And if you guys are interested in looking into some of the vehicles, hey, I am your salesperson at Tomball Ford. Comment below if you have any questions. Let's continue with the tour. Reason number 4 as to why I think you should consider the Active trim level is because you can actually customize this entry level to make it a little bit more plush, to make it a little bit more, dare I should say, limited look. So you can actually add what something is called the Active Comfort Package, which we talked a little bit about it at the beginning. You have a heated steering wheel, you've got a front fascia that has your LED lights, your fog lights. You also have your remote start from the fob itself. You have your seats that are power seats on both sides with the Active X material. As you can see right in here, the dash, the seats are just absolutely gorgeous. You got power seats on both sides, and that seat interior is basically what is making this kind of feel and look like I would say like a limited trim level. So for these reasons that you can upgrade and customize an Active is why I think you should really consider the Active with the Active Comfort Package. Get it now. Well, there you have it, guys. This is a review tour of the 2025 Ford Active Explorer with a refresh on the body style, with the best-in-class technology, which has also a much improved interior with some good standard features all the way around. So I should definitely ask you to consider the Ford Explorer today. The price is great, starting in the low $40,000, high $30,000, depending on the trim level. It is great in value because you get a lot of things that are standard and safety features that come automatically with this Active trim level. It is perfect for a first-time maybe buyer, a first-time family that is getting their feet up and running. It is just the best combination, in my opinion, of value, of price, and the quality. Man, let me just spend a few moments on the quality. The quality is much better because now we have a reduction of packages to just a few, and a selection of only 4 trim levels, and that's it. So Ford is really wanting to up the quality. I know the competition out there is struggling a little bit, you know, recalls and this, that, and the other. So I feel so confident that the Ford Explorer is going to be one of the best trim levels that we have available to you. So with that being said, thank you for watching the video, for tuning in, and make sure that you give us a like. Make sure that you share this video to somebody that might be interested in a Ford Active 2025 Ford Explorer. Thanks again. On to the next video. Have a blessed day.